Hi, Chris Goosman from Chris Goosman Real Estate again. Today we're going to talk about selling a home with unconsented improvements. The first thing to understand is that lots of houses sell with unconsented changes or improvements. It's more common than you might think. The key to a successful transaction is to be upfront with all the relevant information right from the start. Buyers genuinely want to buy a property. They don't necessarily expect it to be perfect. What they do expect is to be made aware of any issues before they make an offer. When buyers find out a problem earlier on, they have time to gather information, come up with a solution, and move forward. It's when buyers find out issues right at the end of the process that they understandably get upset. Nobody wants to discover a problem with their dream home when they're already fallen in love, negotiated the price, mentally moved their furniture in, and are waiting for the final seal of approval from the buyers and the lawyers. But it was like that when I bought it. There was a time in real estate when caveat emptor, meaning buyer beware, ruled the day. When houses weren't perfect, but nobody seemed to care. When few buyers checked all the paperwork with the fine-tooth comb before going ahead. Those days are long gone. In the modern real estate world, buyers expect and deserve to know everything they need to know about their future investment. The onus is on the owner and their chosen real estate professional to provide as much information as possible up front, to seek information out if they see a possible problem. So please don't be surprised if we ask you whether something in the home is consented. It's our job to know. How bad is it, Doc? Unconsented changes fall into a wide spectrum, all the way from a basic wooden carport frame tacked onto the side of the house, possibly not a great big deal, right up to the house that was never signed off when it was built, probably a very big deal. In between those two extremes, there is a host of possible changes that sometimes get made without local council sign-off. An extra toilet is added to the bathroom. A deck gets turned into a conservatory. Someone excavates under the house to add storage. An internal wall is removed. Windows get turned into ranch sliders. The list goes on. Often consent is actually granted but not signed off at the end of the process. There are also situations where buyers go into renovation projects thinking they're going to stay in the home forever, so sign-off doesn't become a large priority. And like we alluded to earlier, if the renovation was completed decades back, it was possibly common at the time for the changes to be made without getting consent. If you think your home has work that hasn't been signed off by the local council, then it's best to find this out before you go on the market. This is not the time to stick your head in the sand, just like a buyer doesn't want to find out an issue at the last minute. You as the owner probably don't want your impending house sale to fall over at the last minute. Best not to risk having your future buyer withdraw their offer over something that could have been easily fixed or accounted for from the start. Talk to your real estate professional. That's what we're here for. We can help you work out where to get an understanding of what is consented in your home and what isn't. From there, we can help you arrange a builder if your work is needed, or put you in touch with a lawyer who can help you draft up the necessary disclosures. Sometimes you'll be able to go straight on to the market without making any repairs or changes to your home. If it's a small issue, then sometimes all that's needed is a completed disclosure statement and you're good to go. And if it's more than that, well, better handle it now than risk losing the number one buyer right at the end when the champagne is just about to be popped. As always, I'm here to help. Thanks for watching.